So in the last lecture, we have seen what is meant by excitation and de-excitation. If the electron is present in some level n1, and if you want to take that particular electron to level n2, you need to increase its energy, because as you go away from the nucleus, the energy will be increased because the attractive forces are decreasing. So if you want to take the electron from n1 to n2, you need to give some energy. And remember this, always the energy absorption and emission will take place in the form of packets, in discontinuous manner. So initially iska energy n1 pe E n1 hai, to now I need to make that energy into En2. For that, I need to supply some X amount of energy. Okay, En1 already hai, you are supplying X amount of energy packet to this. So on absorbing that particular packet, it is changing its energy to N2, En2. So what is the amount of X which you need to input? It is En2 minus En1. We already know the expression for energy, which is minus 13.6 Z square upon N square. I am referring that 13.6 as a constant RH. RH is called as Rydberg's constant for hydrogen atom. Rydberg's constant for hydrogen atom. ये जो R है, इस एक्सप्रेशन में हमने यहाँ पे जो लिखा था ये R अलग है, वो RH अलग है. This is Rydberg-Balmer constant, that is RH. In next lectures, we will see the relation between R and RH. Okay, ठीक है. Okay, so I am writing this energy in any orbit as minus RH times Z square upon N square. So the energy in N2 will be minus RH times Z square upon N2 square minus of minus RH times Z square upon N1 square. If I am rearranging this, I will get amount of energy of the packet equals to RH into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. And the value of RH is 13.6 electron volts. If you want to substitute that in terms of joules, it will be 13.6 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joules. 1 electron volt is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joules. And ये जो energy of the photon है, according to Planck's quantum theory, the energy of photon is given by h nu. So you can equate h nu is equals to RH into Z square upon 1 Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So if you are asked for frequency of the photon that you need to incident, then you will use this formula. If they are asking you what is the wavelength of the photon, then you use nu is equals to C upon lambda, or hc upon lambda is equals to RHZ square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Okay. So in this context, usually there are some terms which you need to be aware of. Age of first level है, n equals to 1, it is called as ground state. Okay, n equals to 1 से n equal to 2 पे गया तो n equals to 2 is called as first excited state. Similarly, n equals to 3 will be referred to as
second excited state.
Second excited state, so on and so forth. Okay, so n equals to n will be referred to as n minus 1 excited state. Okay, n minus 1 excited state. बस इतना आप लोग को पता होना चाहिए. इसके अलावा let's go into questions. एक बार सारे questions देखते हैं one by one. आप लोग ने solve किया होगा, but I will be discussing from my side. फिर से सुन लेना. जिन लोग ने भी solve कर लिया है, please again understand them. Extra पढ़ा तो कुछ नुकसान नहीं है. ठीक है. Calculate the wavelength, frequency, and wave number of light whose time period is 2 into 10 raised to minus 10 seconds. Basic formula जो सब लोग को याद होना चाहिए, C is equals to nu lambda. C is equals to nu times lambda, ये पता होना चाहिए. And the relation between frequency and time period. Nu is equals to 1 upon time period. You are given time period as T is equals to 2 into 10 raised to minus 10 seconds. So once you know T, you can find nu. Nu is equals to 1 by 2 into 10 raised to minus 10, which is equals to 0.5 into 10 power 10 hertz. 0.5 into 10 power 10 hertz. Once you know frequency, you can find wavelength using formula C is equals to nu times lambda. C कितना है 3 into 10 power 8. Always substitute along with units. Meter per second equals to nu times nu is 0.5 into 10 power 10 into lambda. The units for frequency is 1 upon second. Second cancel होगा. So it will be 6 into 10 power 8 upon 10 power 10, which implies lambda equals to 6 into 10 raised to minus 2 meters. Frequency is 5 into 10 power 9 hertz or 0.5 into 10 power 10 hertz. Nu bar is nothing but 1 upon lambda. So it is 1 upon 6 into 10 power minus 2, which is 100 upon 6.
16.67 meter inverse.
Which is 16.6666 आएगा, or you can write 16.67 meter inverse. This is in terms of meters, since it is meter inverse. Okay. So first question is very simple, direct formula application. Whenever you are given photon, you can write it is an electromagnetic radiation, so you can write C equals to nu lambda. For the energy of the photon, you can write E is equals to h nu. These are the two basic formulas. What is the number of photons? Yeah, tell me.
जब डिनोमिनेटर का जो माइनस होता है, मतलब पावर, वो ऊपर जाने के बाद प्लस हो जाता है क्या?
प्लस हो जाता है, एग्जैक्टली ना. डिनोमिनेटर में जो माइनस रहेगा ऊपर जाने के बाद प्लस होगा.
हाँ.
Okay. What is the number of photons of light with a wavelength of 400 picometers? What is 1 picometer equal to?
10 to minus
12.
12 meters.
Very good. 10 raised to minus 12 meters. 10 raised to minus 12 meters wavelength का photons कितना होना चाहिए such that the total amount of energy is equal to 1 joule. So energy of each photon is given by E is equals to h nu. Total energy is nothing but n times h nu. This n times h nu must be equal to 1 joule. So n into 6.625, or else I can also write this as n into hc upon lambda is equals to 1 joule. hc का value हमने क्या याद रखा है? It is 2 into 10 raised to minus 25, right? 2 into 10 raised to minus 25 joule meter, I think. का unit. h का unit यही है ना? Joule second, meter per second. Yeah, it is joule meter. So I can write n into hc का value याद रखना. Calculation easy होगा. 10 raised to minus 25 upon lambda is 10 raised to 4000 into 10 raised to minus 12 is equals to 1. This implies n is equals to 4 into 10 raised to minus 8 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 25, which is equal to कितना आ रही है?
2.012.
Yeah, it is 2 into 10 raised to 17 आ रहे हैं ना?
सर -9 चाहिए उधर.
सर ये 17 आ रहा है.
17 आ रहा है.
-9 चाहिए इधर. Sorry, it is
Yes.
-9. Thank you. It is 4 into 10 raised to minus 9. Okay, so then this will be 2 into 10 power 16. We are approximating HC as 2 into 10 raised to minus 25, इसलिए 2 into 10 power 16 आया. अगर आप लोग exact value लिया तो you will get 2.014 into 10 power 16 photons. Okay, this is also most basic question. They are asking us what, in order to have a total energy of 1 joule, how many number of photons must be present? Each photon has an energy of h nu, so n photons will be having a total energy of 1 joule. So calculate the value of n. Problem solving जल्दी करने के लिए please remember hc is equals to 2 into 10 raised to minus 25. Okay. Next question. Electromagnetic radiation of wavelength 242 nanometers is just sufficient to ionize sodium atom. Okay. Ionize sodium atom का मतलब क्या है? You are removing an electron from the sodium. और इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालने के लिए जो भी फोटोन इंसिडेंट कर रहा हूँ, that particular photon's wavelength is 242 nanometers. Calculate the ionization energy of sodium in kilojoule per mole. Kilojoule per mole का मतलब क्या है? You need to find the energy that is required to remove electrons from 1 mole of sodium atoms. एक के लिए कितना होगा? For 1 sodium atom, for 1 Na atom, E is equals to H nu, which is equals to Hc upon lambda. For 1 mole of Na atoms, total energy required for ionization. Ionization मतलब converting of that particular atom into ion by removing an electron. Total energy required for ionization will be equal to, एक के लिए Hc upon lambda है तो 1 mole के लिए it will be 1 mole into Hc upon lambda.
Yes.
It is equal to 6.022 into 10 power 23 into Hc is 2 into 10 raised to minus 25 upon lambda is 242 into 10 raised to minus 9 meters. Okay. Okay. Can anyone tell me this particular value? इधर भी approximately करते हैं, उसका बराबर आ रहा है कि नहीं देखेंगे. ये 6 4 almost 24. 2 upon 4 is 2. हाफ हो गया ये. Sorry.
सर वो केजीस का
केजीस ओके. अभी तो मैं जूल्स में कर रहा हूँ एक बार, इसलिए यूनिट्स में यूनिट्स सब्स्टिट्यूट करने के लिए बोलता हूँ मैं बार बार. लेट अस सब्स्टिट्यूट द अलोंग विथ यूनिट्स. मोल इज सिंपली अ नंबर. इट इज 6.022 into 10 power 23 हो गया. Hc का वैल्यू क्या है? 2 into 10 raised to minus 25 जूल मीटर अपॉन लैम्डा का वैल्यू इज 10 raised to 42 into 10 raised to minus 9 meters. So मीटर मीटर कैंसिल होगा. So जो भी आंसर आता है हमें पहले जूल में आएगा और बाद में किलो जूल में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. So for now let us leave that in joule. अभी किलो जूल में कन्वर्ट करना है तो मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइडेड बाय 1000. वो जो 1000 है वो किलो जूल्स हो जाएगा, नीचे 1000 बचेगा. अभी कर लेना है क्या किलो जूल्स के लिए? So multiply this by 1000 divided by लास्ट में करते हैं. ठीक है, as you wish. So देखो कैलकुलेशन अप्रोक्सीमेटली कर लेते हैं क्योंकि एग्जाम में ऑप्शंस दिया जाएगा. If the options are very far from each other, no need to worry. You can do the calculations by approximating some things. So ये तो 6 1 times हो गया. This is 6 4s. तो 40 होगा. 2 1s, 2 20s. So this is equal to 10 power 23 into 10 power minus 25. It is 10 power minus 2. 10 power minus 2 upon 10. This can be written as 10 power minus 2 into 10 power minus 8 हो जाएगा ना. एक मिनट.
9.
I can write this as 10 raised to minus 2 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 8, which is equal to 0.5 into 10 power 6. लिख सकता हूँ ये?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which is equal to 10 power 6 है ना? कैलकुलेशन में कहीं गलत किया मैंने?
Yes.
देखो एक बार. सब सही है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, 5 into 10 power 5.
Okay. So this can be written as 500 into 10 power 3,
Yes.
which is 10 power 5 into 10 power 3 joules है. 10 power 3 is nothing but kilo na, so I can
Yes.
write this as 500 kilojoules. Okay. आंसर में एग्जैक्टली कितना दिया है? दे हैव गिवन यू 494 kilojoules. 4.94 into 10 power 2 मतलब 494 ना. We got 500 kilojoules because we did some approximations. HC के वैल्यू में approximation है और ये कैलकुलेशन में भी approximation है, इसलिए एक 6 kilojoules का फर्क आ रहा है. ऑप्शंस में if the options are very far from each other, like एक 300 दिया है, एक 494 दिया है, एक 600 दिया है, then you can when you got 500 kilojoules you will definitely mark 494 only. Okay, please understand this. In competitive examinations, always if you do some approximations, you can solve the questions quickly. Exact solve करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, let's go to next question. ये question सब लोग को clear है?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Next question. Calculate the energy of radiation whose wave number is so and so in terms of joule per photon. मतलब एक photon की energy कितना है? Kilojoule per mole मतलब 1 mole of photons की energy कितना है? Kilocalories per mole. Same 1 mole of photons की energy in terms of kilocalories. What is the relation between joule and calorie? 1 calorie is equals to
4.18 joules.
4.18 joules. So once you get the answer for 2, you can get the answer for 3. सबसे पहले लैम्डा दिया है, 1 by न्यू बार दिया है ना, न्यू बार इज इक्वल्स टू 1 upon लैम्डा which is equals to 10 centimeter inverse. What is the value of lambda then? Lambda is equals to 1 upon 10 centimeters, which is equals to 1 centimeter is 10 raised to minus 2 meters na. So I can write this as lambda as 10 raised to minus 3 meters.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so lambda को ऐसे रखो, energy of each photon is equals to h nu which is equals to hc upon lambda. फर्स्ट पार्ट के लिए which is equals to 2 into 10 raised to minus 25 upon 10 raised to minus 3. ये तो जूल मीटर हो गया और ये मीटर है. कहीं पे गलत किया क्या मैंने? आंसर कितना आ रहा है? 2 into 10 raised to minus 22 आ रहे ना?
करेक्ट है.
हाँ बराबर है सर.
बराबर कहाँ आया था? इधर कितना दिया है आंसर? इधर 1.9
23.
10 पर minus 23 दिया है ना, हमको 10 raised to minus 22 आ रहे ना.
हाँ.
आंसर गलत होगा फिर, क्योंकि कैलकुलेशन कुछ मिस्टेक नहीं है ना.
सर 1 upon
10 पर -2 चाहिए.
सॉरी,
टेन पर -2 चाहिए.
10 पर -2 चाहिए, वो 10 raised to minus 3 आया ना. 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter और 1 meter is equals to 1 centimeter equals to 10 raised to minus 2 meters. वही पुट किया इधर मैंने, 10 raised to minus 2 upon 10. It is 10 raised to minus 3 is equals to hc upon lambda. Okay, I don't think I am doing any calculation mistake here. So this is 2 into 10 raised to minus 22 joules है. इधर क्या चेंज करते हैं? This is 2 into 10 raised to minus 22.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
आप लोग को भी कल करते समय ऐसा ही कुछ आया या किया ही नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to calculate the same thing for 1 mole, you need to simply multiply that E total is equals to 1 mole times hc upon lambda, it is 6.022 into 10 power 23 into 2 into 10 raised to minus 22 joules, which will be equal to 6 2s, almost 12. Okay, 12 into 10 power 1 joules into 1000 divided by 1000. ये वाला सही दिया क्या? नहीं, ये भी गलत ही दिया.
Sir, can we take 6 into 10 raised to 23?
या 6 into 10 raised to 23 से भी कर सकते हो, बट आई एम अप्रोक्सीमेट ले सकते हो. यू कैन. एग्जैक्ट आंसर आने के लिए 6.022 वैसा करना पड़ेगा. किलो जूल्स में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए इसको into 10 power 3 divide by 10 power 3, so this is 120 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilojoules, right? 120 into 10 raised to minus 3, but ये लोग कितना दिया है? 119 into 10 raised to minus 3 दिया है. I think question में it is not 10 centimeter inverse. I think it has to be 1 centimeter inverse. If it is 1 centimeter inverse, सब आंसर सही आएगा. वो 1.0 सेंटीमीटर इनवर्स करके दिया होगा क्वेश्चन में, मैंने 10 सेंटीमीटर इनवर्स करके उसको लिखा. इसकी वजह से सब कुछ एक एक पॉइंट शिफ्ट होता जा रहा है. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall I do that? Shall I convert that into 1 centimeter inverse? तो आंसर से चेंज करते हैं, कोई बात नहीं. This I can write this as 119.56 into 10 raised to minus 3. We got 120 into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay. Kilo calories में
Sir, we have to change. Sir, we have to change first step also, no?
नहीं, स्टेप फर्स्ट का क्वेश्चन आंसर चेंज कर लिया. 10 raised to minus 22 कर दिया उसको. 10 सेंटीमीटर इनवर्स करके ही कर रहा हूँ मैं कैलकुलेशंस.
हाँ, yes sir, yes.
So third one, in terms of kilocalories, it will be, you need to divide that, divide करना है या multiply करना है? Divide करना है ना? 1 joule is 1 by 4.18. So this is 120 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 4.18 kilocalories per mole. Okay. Again 12 upon 4 is 3. So 2.85 जैसे कुछ तो दिया है ना. So this will be some 28.5. 28 point something. ठीक है, वही आंसर लिख रहा हूँ. 28.5 into 10 raised to minus 3. Is this clear? ये यूनिट्स कन्वर्शंस डिफरेंट यूनिट्स में लिखना, ये सब बहुत ही ज्यादा बेसिक्स है. ये तो ऑब्वियस होना चाहिए आप लोग को. क्लियर है ये?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
चलो गो टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन भी आसान है. डायरेक्ट एफएम रेडियो broadcasts at 900 kilohertz. What is the wavelength corresponding to this? Again new हमको दिया है 900 into 10 power 3 hertz. C is equals to nu lambda 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second equals to nu is 900 into 10 power 3 1 upon second into lambda. So जो भी आंसर आएगा आपको मीटर्स में आएगा. So this is nothing but 3 by 9
333.3.
3/9 into 10^5 हो गया, 10^3 हुआ, or else it is 3000 upon 9, which is 1000 upon 3, which is 333.33 meters. Okay, 333.33 meters. सब लोग ने किया होगा, ये आसान है. Okay, next question. A gas absorbs a photon of wavelength 355 nanometers and emits two wavelengths. उसने एक ही फोटोन अब्सॉर्ब किया, but while coming back it is emitting two wavelengths. ऐसा कुछ होगा. इसका डायग्रामेटिकली रिप्रेजेंटेशन, सपोज एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है मान लेते हैं, and there is one intermediate orbit. इसके ऊपर whenever I am instanting a photon, it is going to this particular orbit. Okay, and whenever it is coming back, it has to release the same amount of energy. जितना एनर्जी पहले उसने एक्सेप्ट किया है उतना ही एनर्जी छोड़ना पड़ेगा अकॉर्डिंग टू कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी. बट अभी क्या हो रहा है, while coming back it is coming in two stages. पहले इधर से इधर आया, it is emitting one photon, then इधर से यहाँ पे आया, emitting another photon. Okay, it is absorbing only one photon but it is emitting out two photons because it is taking some halt. पहले इधर से यहाँ पे आया, उसके बाद यहाँ से यहाँ पे आ रहा है. Okay, so the total energy is applied or energy absorbed must be equal to energy released, or else I can say E1 equals to, energy absorbed को E1 मान रहा हूँ, E1 must be equals to E2 plus E3, or Hc upon lambda 1 equals to Hc upon lambda 2 plus Hc upon lambda 3, or I can say 1 by lambda 1 equals to 1 by lambda 2 plus 1 by lambda 3. 1 by 355 must be equal to 1 by 680 plus 1 by some x, or 1 by lambda 3. Can you calculate the value for lambda 3 then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, calculate किया है क्या आप लोग? आंसर कितना आया? किसी ने नहीं किया. कितना ही टाइम लगता है सॉल्व करने के लिए सब? 1 by lambda 3 is equals to 1 by 355 minus 1 by 680, which is 680 minus 355 divided by 355 into 680. So lambda 3 क्या हो जाएगा? It is 355 into 680 upon 680 minus 355. What is the value of 680 minus 325? It is 45 plus 280. Yeah, 325. अभी भी आप लोग अप्रोक्सीमेटली जल्दी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. देखो 355 upon 325, it will be a value slightly greater than 1. 1
Yes,
point
sir.
something आया ना, that 1 point something into 680, it will be a value slightly greater than 680. So the answer must be 743. पूरा कैलकुलेशन की कभी जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है. देखो आ गया ना इसमें भी.
Yes, sir.
It is 743. No need to calculate
Yes,
the
sir.
entire thing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, let's go to next question. This question is based on photoelectric effect. Lambda naught is the threshold wavelength. Lambda is the incident wavelength. They are asking the kinetic energy of the ejected electron. What is the Einstein's equation for photoelectric effect?
Incident
It is
energy is equal to
incident
threshold
energy is equals to threshold energy plus
plus
the
kinetic.
kinetic energy of the electron. Incident energy, you can write that in terms of E times, sorry, H nu naught equals to H nu incident plus KE, but they have given you wavelength, so I can write this as Hc upon lambda naught is equals to hc upon lambda incident, which they have given as lambda, plus k. They're asking velocity na, so you can write the kinetic energy as half
mv square.
This implies half mv square equal to hc into, yeah, tell me,
वो थ्रेशोल्ड इस साइड चाहिए ना
1 by lambda naught minus 1 by lambda,
1 by lambda.
or else v is equals to 2 hc upon m into 1 by lambda naught minus 1 by lambda whole root. This will be the answer. Meter per second. If you want to get the answer in meter per second, substitute the lambda in terms of meters. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And substitute the mass in terms of kgs.
सर
Yeah, tell me.
वो ई थ्रेशोल्ड आपने इस साइड लिया है
सुनाई नहीं दे रहा.
सर वो बोल रहा है ई थ्रेशोल्ड आपने उस साइड लिया है.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you. ये इंसिडेंट है. Sorry. Nu I is equals to h nu naught. So this will be lambda. This will be lambda naught. So यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? उल्टा होगा ना?
Lambda minus lambda.
Lambda naught. Okay, thank you. Clear है सब लोग को? E incident is E threshold plus kinetic energy. Some of the
Yes,
energy which you are putting on that particular electron will be utilized to overcome the nuclear attractive forces. The remaining of the energy will be converted into kinetic energy of the emitted electron. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is the energy of a possible excited state? Excited state matlab other than n equals to 1, all other states are called as excited states. N equals to 1 is called as ground state. N equals to 2 is called as first excited state, so on so forth. So other than n equals to 1, जो भी energy possible हो सकता है, that will be the answer. What is the energy of an electron formula? En is equals to, very important, minus 13.6 times z square upon n square. They're saying it as hydrogen atom. For hydrogen atom, En will be equal to minus 13.6 upon n square. लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने सॉल्व किया है E1, E2, E3 का वैल्यूज फाइंड किया है. ओके, सो इफ यू आर सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग n equals to 2 सब्स्टिट्यूट किया तो E2 will be equals to minus 3.4. n equals to 2 is first excited state. So what is the possible excited state energy? Minus 3.4. आंसर प्लस में तो नहीं रहेगा, it will be negative because the least amount of energy which it can have is minus 13.6 electron volt. अगर n infinite हो गया तो डिनोमिनेटर क्या हो जाएगा? बहुत बड़ा वैल्यू हो जाएगा. Any value divided by very large quantity is always equals to 0. So maximum value of energy which you can have is 0. पॉजिटिव में कभी नहीं जाएगा इसमें. So answer is minus 3.4 electron volts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. The energy of an electron in first orbit. ये already हमको पता है minus 13.6 करके, but they have also given you the energy value of the electron in the excited state of Li2 positive. In the excited state of Li2 positive. ये जो पहला इंफॉर्मेशन है उसकी कुछ जरूरत नहीं है. You can directly say energy is equals to minus 13.6 z square upon n square. What is the value of z for lithium?
3.
3 square
9 upon
4
n square.
4
Okay. 4 से आता है क्या?
हाँ एक्साइटेड स्टेट ना,
एक्साइटेड स्टेट का पूछ रहे हैं.
तो n 2 हो जाएगा ना.
n equals to 2 पुट किया तो n सब वैल्यू सबस्टिट्यूट करके देखना है, पॉसिबल एनर्जी लेवल करके पूछ रहे हैं. if you substitute n equals to 2, then it will be E2 equals to minus 13.6 into 9 upon 4. 9 upon 4 is 2.5.
minus
0.6 into 2.5 कितना है? I think this comes out to be 30.6.
30.6.
So this is minus 30.6
Minus.
electron volt.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so answer is C. C है ना?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Answer is C. Okay. नेक्स्ट, ये एक्सप्रेशन देख के कुछ डरने की जरूरत नहीं, ऑलरेडी हमने एक्सप्रेशन डिराइव किया. आवर एक्सप्रेशन इज RH z square into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. ओके, आवर C is 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. यहाँ पे जो लिखा था हमने पहले 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So if you are writing this as 1 by n2 square minus 1 by n1 square, it will be a negative. इसलिए इधर नेगेटिव आया था उनके एक्सप्रेशन में. Okay, and they have written this in terms of joules. So you need to convert that electron volts in terms of joules by multiplying it with 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. They're asking the wavelength of the light that must be absorbed to excite hydrogen electron from n equals to 1 to n equals to 2 level. So n1 क्या हो गया? 1 हो गया. n2 क्या हो गया? 2 हो गया. Okay, that particular energy और जो delta E है, वेवलेंथ चाहिए ना हमें. हाँ, ये जो डेल्टा E है, जितना भी एनर्जी लगेगा उसको एक्साइट होने के लिए, that you are providing in the form of a photon. n2 is 2 square minus n1 is 1 square. This energy is provided in the form of a photon whose energy will be h nu or hc upon lambda. So this is nothing but, this implies this is 1 by 4 minus 1, which is minus 3 by 4. Minus of minus plus हो जाएगा. So this is 2 into 3 by 4 into 10 raised to minus 18 is equal to hc is 2 into 10 raised to minus 25 upon lambda. कितना हो गया lambda? Lambda is equal to 4 upon 3 into 10 raised to minus 18. ये वाला कितना बचेगा? 10 raised to minus 7 बचेगा.
7.
Yes, sir.
4 by 3 into 10 raised to minus 7,
7.
First option.
which is 1.3, 1.325
325.
into 10 raised to
Into 10
minus
raised to
7
minus 7
meters.
meter.
Okay,
Yes.
मीटर
Yes,
में
sir.
आया. So option A. Easy है ना? Once you know, देखो
yes sir.
पूरा चैप्टर में बेसिक सब लोग को मिनिमम इतना पता होना चाहिए. क्या पता होना चाहिए? इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक रेडिएशंस ट्रैवल विद अ कांस्टेंट स्पीड ऑफ 3 into 10 power 8 मीटर पर सेकंड, एंड उसमें रिलेशन होगा C is equals to nu lambda. If lambda is increasing, frequency will decrease. Okay, इसके बाद क्वांटम थ्योरी में the energy is emitted in the form of packets. Energy of each packet is h nu or hc upon lambda. Total energy will be equal to n times h nu or n times hc upon lambda. ये हो जाने के बाद if you go to Bohr's theory, you need to पूरा वो जो theory उसने क्या किया, ये सब कुछ theory हम बहुत पढ़ा है. If you don't remember any of it, no problem. If you need for entrance examinations, you simply need to remember mvr equals to nh upon 2 pi. The angular momentum is quantized. The radius relation is r is equals to 0.529 times of n square upon z in terms of angstroms. The velocity is 2.165 or 2.18 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second times z upon n. Or the velocity is proportional to z upon n. Radius is proportional to n square upon z. ये दोनों basics है. And energy is proportional to z square upon n square. It is minus 13.6 electron volts times z square upon n square. Okay, if you want to take an electron from one orbit to another orbit, the difference of the energies must be provided to the electron. मतलब E2 minus E1 or EN2 minus EN1 उतना energy दिया तो that particular electron will be excited. उससे ज्यादा दिया उससे कम दिया, that electron won't be accepting that particular photon because उसके corresponding orbit है नहीं, the orbits are discontinuous. Okay. Excited hydrogen atom emits light in the UV region. Frequency दे दिया है. They're asking what is the energy of the single photon. Question इतना बड़ा दिया है, but in the question they're asking the energy. Energy के लिए formula क्या है? E is equals to h nu.
Yes.
और it is 6.63 लेने के लिए कहा उधर. Into 10 raised to minus 34 into nu is 2.47 into 10 power 15. Okay,
Yes.
again you can calculate the answer easily. 10 raised to minus 34, 10 raised to minus 15. कितना है? 10 raised to minus 19 होगा.
हाँ सर.
Okay, 6 to the 12.
Option B.
Option C.
Option C होगा. 6 to the
हाँ.
12.
Yes sir. Option C.
Okay, 12 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए थोड़ा. So this is approximately 6.5 into 2. 6.5 into 2.5 कितना है? Whatever it is, 16 के पास रहेगा ना. 16 into 10 raised to minus 19 आएगा. Or else you can write this as 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 18 joules.
18.
Okay.
Yes.
कभी भी पूरा कैलकुलेट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है. देखो कभी भी नहीं पड़ रहा. Okay. मैंने आप लोग को वो सारा थ्योरी जो बताया है जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड, जस्ट टू गेट द फील ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर. वो इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक रेडिएशन के बारे में पढ़ के, वो ऑर्बिट्स डिसकंटिन्यूअस और स्पेक्ट्रम का एग्जांपल्स देख के वो साइंटिस्ट को आइडिया कहाँ से आया, क्यों ऐसा सोच रहे, क्यों ऐसा सोचा है, वो समझाने के लिए कोशिश किया. बट फॉर एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशंस टू बिकम एन इंजीनियर, टू बिकम एन डॉक्टर, ये सब जरूरत नहीं है. सिंपली अभी जो क्वेश्चंस में जैसा कर रहे हैं ना हम, उतना समझ में आया, मोर देन सफिशिएंट. ओके. Okay, ionization energy of gaseous sodium atoms is 495.5 kilojoules per mole, the lowest possible frequency of light that ionizes sodium atom. क्या कैसे करना है ये? They have given you energy for 1 mole. एक मोल के अंदर से निकालने के लिए जितना एनर्जी लगेगा वो दिया है. But they are asking the ionization energy of sodium atom. एक एटम को अंदर से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालने के लिए एक ही फोटोन लगेगा. ओके, सो 1 मोल के लिए यू रिक्वायर 1 मोल ऑफ फोटॉन्स. और 1 मोल ऑफ फोटॉन्स की एनर्जी दिया आप लोग को. ओके, 1 मोल के अंदर से निकालने के लिए एनर्जी दिया है. और सीधा लिख रहा हूं मैं. फॉर आयोनाइजेशन ऑफ 1 मोल ऑफ Na atoms. सभी लोग कनेक्टेड है ना? ओके.
Yes sir.
1 mole of sodium atoms, energy required equal to 495.5 kilojoules. Okay, for 1 Na atom, energy will be 495.5 kilojoules divided by 1 mole, which is 495.5 into 10 power 3 divided by 6.022 into 10 power 23, which is equal to 495.5 upon 6 into 10 raised to minus 23 जैसा लिख रहा हूँ. This must be equal to hc upon lambda. फ्रीक्वेंसी पूछ रहा है क्या? फ्रीक्वेंसी है तो h nu. So 495.5 into 10 raised to minus 23 divided by 6.022 must be equal to h is 6.625. इधर 626 लेने के लिए कहा. So 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34
4.
into nu.
Yes.
Okay.
Option D.
ऑप्शन डी. ओके, ऑप्शन डी आता है क्या?
Yes, sir.
36
sir.
है, 495.5 अपॉन 36 ऑलमोस्ट 1 पॉइंट समथिंग में ही आना चाहिए ना. ये 10
Yes,
रेज
sir.
टू माइनस 23, 10 रेज टू माइनस 34 कितना हो गया? न्यू इक्वल्स टू 495.5 divided by 6.022 into 6.626 into 10 raised to 11 है ना. ये 11 है क्या? कितना आता है ये? 11.
Yes, sir. 11.
Okay. This is सही किया क्या हमने?
नोट 3 ऊपर नहीं
सर 14 आएगा ना?
सर वो -20 चाहिए था. 10 raised to -20.
या अभी देखा मैंने 10 raised to -20. So this will be 10 power 14.
Yes.
आप लोग अलर्ट है कि नहीं चेक कर रहा था. गुड. 10 raised to 14. So this will be 1 point, not 1.9, 12 point something आएगा. 12.4 होगा. 12.4 into 10 power 14, which is 1.24 into
Option
10
D.
power 15. Option D. वो 1 point पे आना चाहिए. उतना समझ में आ गया ना तो आंसर आ जाएगा. 500 divided by 36 will be it will be 12 point something, or 50 upon 36 is 1 point something. Okay.
Yes.
Next question. The frequency of light emitted for the transition n equals to 4 to n equals to 2 is equal to the transition in hydrogen atom corresponding to which of the following. पहले हीलियम के केस में हमारा फॉर्मूला क्या है? अगर फॉर्मूला भी भूल गया आप कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. देखो E n के लिए फॉर्मूला हमको पता है, which is -13.6 times z square upon n square. In helium positive, they are saying that E4 minus E2. Whenever it is jumping from E4 to E2, it will be releasing an energy of E4 minus E2 na, which is equal to -13.6. ये वाला समझ में आया आप लोग को? The energy that it must emit out is E4 minus E2.
Yes, sir.
-13.6 z square upon 4 square. Z का वैल्यू भी लिख ही लेते. Z
Sir,
is
option A.
4, right? 2 square minus 13.6 times 4 upon 2 square. 4 upon 4. Or else I can write this as my 13.6 common लिया तो it will be 13.6 into 4 भी common ले लेते हैं चाहिए तो. Into 4 ले लिया तो it will be 1/4 minus 1/16. Okay. Or else 4 common लिया तो cancel हो जाएगा. 13.6 into 1 into 1/1 square minus
3/4.
1/4 हो जाएगा.
Yes.
I can write it as 13.6 into 1 into 1/1 square minus 1/2 square. हाइड्रोजन एटम के केस में z स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा? 1 हो जाएगा. 1/n1 square minus 1/n2 square. It will be 1/1 square minus 1/2 square ना. तो n1 equals to 1 हो गया, n2 is equals to 2 हो गया. ओके. इन हाइड्रोजन एटम के लिए सेम फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा? En2 minus En1 for hydrogen atom is RH is 13.6 z square into 1/n1 square minus 1/n2 square. हाइड्रोजन एटम के लिए Z1 हो गया. So 13.6 into 1 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. n1 के प्लेस में क्या है? If you are comparing these two, ये दोनों को कंपेयर करो. n1 के प्लेस में 1 है, n2 के प्लेस में 2 है. Entire values are, don't solve this or simplify this. If you are simplifying this, फिर से आप लोग को हाइड्रोजन के केस में भी हर एक ऑप्शन चेक करके क्रॉस चेक करना पड़ेगा, ये एनर्जी और ये वाला एनर्जी बराबर हो रहा है कि नहीं. Leave this in this particular form. Then on comparison, you can get n1 equals to 1 and 2 is equals to 2. समझा ना ये वाला क्वेश्चन? Any doubt?
Sir, last step can you explain?
हाँ, लास्ट स्टेप में मैंने क्या किया, ये जो E4 minus E2 है, I am representing this as some 13.6 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, ऐसा क्यों रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ? हाइड्रोजन के केस में Z is equals to 1 हो गया. En2 minus En1 का फॉर्मूला तो यही है, 13.6 Z square times 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So हाइड्रोजन के केस में Z equals to 1 सब्स्टिट्यूट किया तो this will be the energy that will be emitted if there is transition from n2 to n1. ये एनर्जी और ये एनर्जी दोनों बराबर है करके बोल रहे हैं. This particular energy is equal to the transition. There is some transition in hydrogen atom, and both of these energies are same. So by comparing these two, n1 के प्लेस में 1 है, n2 के प्लेस में 2 है ना, तभी तो दोनों इक्वल हो सकता है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. n equals to 5 से अब से फॉर्मूला एप्लीकेशन है. डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला लिखूं क्या? सब लोग फॉर्मूला याद करते हैं. देखो, डेल्टा E is equals to 13.6 Z square into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square, और R है Z square into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is in terms of electron volts. Options electron volts में है, इसलिए वो सब्स्टिट्यूट कर रहा हूँ मैं. हाइड्रोजन एटम है, so 13.6 into 1 into n1 is 4. So 1 by 4 square is 16 minus n2 is 5. 1 by 5 square is
Sir, option A.
25. So this is 13.6 times 25 minus 16 कितना है? 9 ना?
9.
9 upon 25
400.
into 16. Okay. Electron volts. कितना आता है ये?
9 upon 400.
9 upon 400. Okay. The value should be very, very less. It cannot be 12.09 and it cannot be 1.89. So 0.3 or 0.6 में ही आंसर होना चाहिए.
Yes.
Okay. So solve कर लेना. 13.9 upon 400. 0.5 से कम ही है. Because 200 upon 400 is this is 13.6 into 9 upon 400 ना. 200 upon 400 is 0.5. 13.6 into 9, 13.6 into 10 is 136 हुआ. So 13.6 into 9, it is less than 200. So the value has to be less than 0.5. So answer will be A.
A.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. और क्वेश्चन है?
कितने?
है. If the radius of first orbit ये कर लिया होगा. If the radius of first orbit is x picometers, then the radius of the third orbit. We know radius is proportional to Rn is proportional to Z
N square.
square upon Z.
N square by Z.
So R radius of first orbit R1 upon radius of third orbit R3 will be equal to 1 square upon Z divided by third orbit is 3 square upon Z. Z cancel हो जाएगा, इसलिए they didn't mention about the element. हाइड्रोजन या हीलियम में किसी में भी वही रहेगा रेशियो. Okay, R1 is given as x upon R3 is equals to 1 upon 9 or
No.
R3 is equals to 9x picometers?
Yes.
So answer is
Option
D.
D.
Option D.
Correct.
Okay. Energy of hydrogen atom in ground state दिया है. They're asking the energy of the hydrogen atom in second excited state. What is meant by second excited state?
N is equals to 3.
N equals to 3. Very good. Second excited state मतलब N equals to 3. So the answer E N is equals to minus 13.6 into Z square upon N square, which is minus 13.6 into 1 upon 9. कल कैलकुलेट किया हमने, ये आता है 1.51.
Yes.
Yes.
So the answer is C.
Option C.
Option C. वैसा ही
Yes.
आता है
So-
फाइनल जेईई मेंस में. जेईई मेंस एंड नीट you can expect exactly same type of questions. आप लोगों को इजी लग रहे तो अच्छा है.
Okay.
If the photon detector receives a total of so and so amount of energy because of the radiation of 600 nanometers wavelength, calculate the number of photons received. Same question. Total energy E total equals to n times h nu, or it is n times hc upon lambda. E total is 3.15.
10 raised to minus 18 joule.
N into 2 into 10 raised to minus 25 upon 600 into
600 minus 9.
जूल जूल कैंसिल होगा.
जाता
Yes.
बदल रहा
n कितना हो गया? n equals to 3.15 into 600 into 10 raised to minus 18 into 10 raised to minus 9 divided by 2 into 10 raised to minus 25. यही है ना?
9.4.
Yes, sir.
approximately 9.45.
Yes.
9.4.
This is 300
Yes.
9.50.
10 raised to minus 27 हो गया वो. 10 raised to minus 27, 10 raised to minus 25, 10 raised to minus 2 बचेगा. And वो दो इनसे कैंसिल हो गया. So number of photons are कितना आ रहा है?
4.5.
45.
9.45. Okay. So हम
Yes,
लोग ने कुछ approximations किया है ना, तो उसकी वजह से
Yes.
9.45 आया है. So we will take this as 10.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, 9 लेना.
9 sir.
Nine.
देखो एनर्जी ज्यादा आया है. देखो एनर्जी ज्यादा है. कम फोटोन से ज्यादा एनर्जी नहीं आएगा. ज्यादा फोटोन से उतना एनर्जी हो सकता है.
मतलब
Okay.
मतलब
You need to have that much amount of energy. ज्यादा फोटोन्स लिया तो उतना एनर्जी तो आएगा ही ना.
हाँ,
Yes.
समझा सर.
9 पास में
समझे.
करके 9 नहीं लेना है,
10 लेना पड़ेगा.
10 लेना है, क्योंकि उतना
Okay.
एनर्जी तो हमको मिलना ही चाहिए. उससे कम नहीं है, एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है. उससे ज्यादा ठीक है.
हाँ.
अच्छा, हाँ, okay.
ओके.
हाँ.
Yes,
Yes sir.
Okay. Time taken for an electron to complete one revolution in Bohr's orbit of hydrogen atom. They have given the answer in terms of R. Okay. देखो options को check करो. They have given the answer in terms of R.
R.
Time period. Speed is equals to
Distance upon time.
upon
Upon time.
distance upon time.
2 pi r upon
2 pi r upon.
तो time क्या हो जाएगा? It will be distance upon speed, which is 2 pi r
R.
upon speed is v.
V. Yes.
So v के लिए you need to replace v in terms of r. उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? mvr हमको क्या पता? mvr is equals to nh upon 2 pi. So from this, what is v equal to? nh upon
2 pi mr.
2 pi
MR.
mr. बस
Yes.
सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लेना वो. So time क्या हो गया? It will
Option
be
D.
2 pi
Or-
r upon nh upon 2 pi mr,
MR.
which is equals to 4
4 pi square
pi square
r square
r square
m
M.
upon h.
4 pi square r square m na
Option
upon
Yes.
Option A.
n. Option A है D नहीं. Frequency will be option D.
Yes.
Time period is option A.
Option A. Correct.
Okay. Okay. Last two questions.
Yes, sir.
The energy is E1 and E2. ये तो बहुत आसान है. Energy
sir.
की दिया है 25 and proportional
हाँ
और
sir.
E is equals to
Yes, sir.
H3 upon lambda.
Lambda.
Yes.
E1 upon E2 is equals to lambda 2 upon lambda 1.
yes, sir.
Yes.
So 25 upon 50
Lambda
equals to
1.
lambda 2 upon lambda 1. Or
Yes.
else lambda 1 is equals to 2 lambda 2.
Lambda. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. B option.
So
Option B.
the answer is B.
Yes.
Last question. The energy absorbed by each molecule is 4.4 into 10 raised to minus 19 joules. And the bond energy per molecule, एक bond को break करने के लिए कितना energy लग रहा है? 4 into 10 raised to minus 19.
Ratio.
And this energy is supplied in the form of photon. Okay.
Okay.
एक दो के बीच में bond है, इसको break करने के लिए मैं supply कर रहा हूँ, एक photon supply कर रहा हूँ. Energy
हाँ.
कितना लगेगा? It is required only 4 into 10 raised to minus 19. But supply कितना कर रहे हैं हम?
4.4 into 10 raised to 9.
4.4 into 10 raised to minus 19. Excess energy किस में convert होगा?
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy of these particular atoms. So
Yes.
जो भी kinetic energy रहेगा, kinetic E incident is equals to again E threshold plus KE. Incident कितना है? 4.4 into 10 raised to minus 19 equals to 4 into 10 raised to minus
Minus
19
19.
plus that will be converting into kinetic energy of
100.
those two atoms.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, दो atoms के लिए होगा, दोनों
Yes.
को equally distribute होगा. ऐसा नहीं बोलना है एक को ज्यादा होगा एक को कम होगा. Ideal case में probability के हिसाब से दोनों को आधा आधा distribute होगा.
Yes, sir.
So it will be 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 19 equals to 2 into kinetic energy of each atom.
Yes.
So kinetic energy of each atom will be equal to 0.2 into 10 raised to minus 19, or it is 2 into 10 raised to minus 20.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the answer will be D.
Yes. Option D.
Option D.
Yes, sir.
I hope सभी लोग ने क्वेश्चंस किया है. ऑलरेडी सब लोग को आ गया होगा सारे क्वेश्चंस.
Yes.
ठीक है.
Yes.
We will continue in the next lecture.